Happy Saturday. What's going on, everybody? Hello. Welcome. Come in. This is Tamika Zen. I am Tamika. Get on in here, y'all. Get on in here. Kick off your shoes and relax your feet. You are now in the Zen. So, of course, today, right now, it is what you should be watching. Okay. Y'all know, okay, every month I come and I give you guys some of the movies that are coming out to TV show, to movie theaters, TV streaming services, y'all. Okay, and we talking about everything that's going to be out for February. Well, it's probably not everything, but it's the things I saw that I thought was interesting. And because it is, Black History Month, got a little bit of Black History movies I'm going to be talking about too, okay? But before we get into all of that, we got my girl, Miss Kara, back to back. Okay. Let me go ahead and bring her in. She hanging out with me today. Hey.
It's YouTube Saturday.
Right. Oh, gosh. So what's going on? Hey, Daria. Thanks for coming through. Always the first one in the chat. I appreciate you. What is going on, Kenzu? Yeah, that's my vibe too. That's my song right there. What's up, Monique 69 Ways? Thank y'all for coming back. I definitely appreciate it. So I think I got some good ones today. Hey, Candy Love. I was searching. I found a little bit more, a little easier, I feel like, this month than last month. Last month was dry. What's up, Lemon? Kush Pepper. This is my person of the week. Okay, shine a light on them. Definitely. Thank you for coming through. So, yeah, you guys, I do have some things that's coming out to theaters and streaming services that I thought was pretty interesting. I shared some of them in the community tab. I also shared my Celebrating Black Excellence, shine a light on them. I kind of was talking about that previously, the live we just got off. In my community tab, because I know there's some new subscribers that wasn't rocking with your girl back then. So just in case, and maybe some y'all didn't see, and I didn't want to have to make y'all look through all the videos to try to find it, because child, I got a lot of videos up there. I didn't even realize how many I had. And mind you, I deleted a lot. So if I didn't delete the ones I would have still had way more. But nonetheless, I do have something I was doing during Black History Month last year. Was celebrating Black excellence, shining the light. So some things was like a tribute that was to Chadwick Boseman and Angela Bassett, Denzel Washington. I had Black inventors list with all different type of things that Black people invented, and we know, child, mostly everything you use on a daily basis comes from a Black person. Okay, definitely never forget that. Never forget
Which
that.
To my Africa earrings for you.
Absolutely. And I got my little Afro ones on today.
Yeah.
So, it's just different things. And of course, some people may be like, well, how the heck is some of those movies? What do they have to do with Black history? But for me, I just like shining a light on a variety of things. My list may look different than some other people's list, okay? Because it could be somebody that invented something. It could be sports. It could be music. It could be whatever, history, civil rights, slavery. I know sometimes people don't be liking the slavery, but it's an array of things, variety, because I just like variety stuff anyway. If you look at my channel, it's a little bit of everything, whether it's movies I'm talking about, what you should be, watching, whether it's reviews I do, and I feel like they all kind of have an impact on our culture and just, different things that we be doing. So, yeah. that is what we gonna get into today, y'all. Hopefully it's something out the bunch that y'all like. And of course, y'all can put y'all recommendations in the chat as
Yes.
well. Let us know what you watching. Maybe it's something you know about that I don't know about. Please tell, and I will share, with others as well and let them know what's going on. I also have a lot of these movies that I'm talking about in the community tab as well. The ones that I'm really looking forward to, that I thought other people may be looking forward to. But of course, y'all, happy Black History Month. Okay. 24/7, 365 days of the year. So we starting out with 42 with Chadwick Boseman. And of course, Jackie
Oh,
Robinson. I love that movie. King
yes.
Richard. Will Smith. I do think he did a good job in that movie. And then we have Race, which is the Jesse Owens story, I believe. I believe so. Yeah, I hope I ain't messing up. But and of course he was a track star, and he was a track star during a time where you got Nazis and all different kind of stuff, coming at you. So you ain't just dealing with being an athlete on the field. You're also dealing with, well, Jackie Robinson was dealing with a lot too, child. God bless them, for
He
real, for
was.
real. Yeah. So these are some of my Black History picks that I just feel like you could watch them with the family. You could watch them by yourself, whichever way you want to do it. Have you seen all of these or any of these, Miss Kira?
I have not seen Race, but I saw 42. I saw 42 late, even though I'm a Chadwick fan, but I enjoyed his portrayal in that one.
Yeah, I
And
mean, he's
love
done
King
so
Richard.
many. That's why I
Yes.
had shined the light on him. He was one of my favorites. Child, when he passed, I don't want to go into that, but my girlfriend
I
called me like, "Girl, I know you
know.
was gonna be going through," because I always used to say he is my husband in my head. But I know
Yes.
even with him playing, this one, James Brown, Marshall. I was like, I hope he don't get stuck in playing, people all the time, and he gets to do
Yeah.
some other different thing. But I just always saw the talent there. Race is
And then
very
we
good,
got Black
yeah,
Panther.
very good. Yes, absolutely, very good movie. So yeah. Next up we have One Night in Miami, The Banker, and The Burial. These is all based off of true stories.
Yes.
One Night in Miami, I want to say this was Sam Cooke, Muhammad Ali, Malcolm X, and why am I forgetting who the fourth person was?
Oh, I forget. And I didn't finish watching this one either. I
Oh, you
started and I didn't finish.
didn't?
No, I was, some of those days you put stuff on and it wasn't bad, but it was just one of
Mm-hmm.
those things that I was like, something happened. And then I walked away and never got
I'm
back
so
to it.
mad. Wait a minute, y'all. I'm gonna look at it because
Malcolm
I should
X, Sam
remember.
Cooke,
Um,
Cassius Clay,
Jim Brown.
Jim
Okay, I don't know
Brown.
how I could forget
Mm-hmm.
him. Yes. And so it's based around one night that they all spent, of course, in Miami. All right. And just them in their friendship and, venting and the different things that they was going through. The banker was actually with Samuel L. Jackson, and why am I forgetting his name? Y'all know my mom be going blank. I should have
Oh,
wrote
I
this stuff
love him. She
down.
hate
He's
me. I
actually
can't think of his
our
name.
new Captain America.
Yes. Oh my
um,
gosh. I'm gonna
that
look it
was
up
a
because
good
I can't think
movie.
of his
I
name
can
either.
remember me telling everybody and their mother about this when I watched it. And I actually had a friend that was in finances, and I was like, yo, you're gonna love this movie because he's all about math and the numbers. But with the banker, they was like buying properties, trying to start different businesses, and because of course they were black in the time that it was in, people was kind
Mm-hmm.
of laughing at them and trying to play them, but they were very smart and they just knew what to do and how to do it. It's very good. If you have not seen it, I definitely suggest checking that out. And the burial, of
Anthony
course.
Mackie.
Yes, Anthony Mackie. Thank you.
I was just
Thank
about to
you. I
put
was
it in
like so mad. Like, why can't I remember this name right now? Yeah, so the burial, y'all know that's Tommy Lee Jones, and of course, none other than Jamie Foxx. That was also based on a true story, and this was good. I liked it a lot. I didn't know anything about this story, so I like
I
when
didn't
we see
either.
stories that we don't know. Like
Mm-hmm.
sometimes they be wanting us to get the same story over and over and over, and I'll be
Yeah.
very appreciative when we get something that we not as familiar with. So definitely like that one. And then of course Ruby Bridges,
Ruby
that's pretty
Bridges.
old.
Yeah.
I think everybody should know about Ruby Bridges about now, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Until that one is more recent, of course, with Emmett Till, his mother. Yo, this actress right here is so crazy because the first time I ever saw her was on The Have and Have Nots with Tyler Perry.
Okay.
And the way he had her acting up there, baby, I didn't know this lady had the range that she had. And then she was in The Harder They Fall. You know, of course, this, I see something else that I think I have on the list called The Parallel that she's about to be at. Like, I'm really following her career because I can see her going on to some pretty, like, big, amazing things. Candy Love says, my son loves the banker because he's into accounting. It's
Oh,
enlightening.
nice.
Yes, it really is. It really
Yeah.
is. Yeah. Um, Kendall says one night in Miami was good. Also, not seen the banker, and I missed that one. The Berry was good. Yes, I'm telling y'all, watch the banker. Tell me y'all don't like it when you fit.
Yes, that was good.
It was definitely good.
Yeah, see, Torian's on the same thing. He's just
Oh
said that
yeah, Tori and
parallel.
I just was talking about that. Yep,
Mhm.
and I'm looking forward to that one. I'm
I
looking
have
forward to
actually
that
not
one.
seen Till.
Okay.
Eh,
It
It's one
took
of
me
them
some
things as
time
a
before I
parent that
watched
I'm
it. It's
like,
hard. Yeah, it's hard.
uh,
It's very hard. It's hard. That's why I said I get why some people be like, yeah, nah, I can't watch those kind of movies because you be ready to go
yeah,
outside and fight. I
a lot.
definitely get it. I definitely get it. Then, of course, Denzel.
Yes, Lord.
The
Yes.
Great Debaters, Remember the Titans, Malcolm X. Okay, listen, that I will say every time he should have won an award. I don't give a damn.
Yes. That's my favorite portrayal of Malcolm X.
Candy Love says Dallas did a report on Ruby Bridges last year. She was upset at how many questions about racism and treatment she was seeing.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
yeah,
crazy.
yeah. Torian Rain says black people in sci-fi is more of what I want to see. Yeah,
Me
I
too.
definitely think it should be. Yeah, listen, don't even talk about the have and the have nots. I still be wanting to tear stuff up behind that. I definitely still be wanting to freaking tear stuff up. But yeah, all of these are excellent, but definitely Malcolm X is one. And I have all of these on my celebration list that I want to review
Yes.
them. But when am I going to get a chance to review them? Yeah, I don't know, but it may be coming soon. Okay. It may be coming soon. Then these are more like documentaries, of course, freedom writers, was out here protesting. King in the Wilderness, of course, about Dr. Martin Luther King and four little girls, which always breaks my heart about the four little girls that
Oh,
got,
I haven't seen that.
taken out in that church. Yes, 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 yes.
Yeah.
This was from Spike Lee, the four little girls, a documentary. So yeah, those are a little harder to watch, but
Yeah.
if you want to have some education, because let's be real, y'all, they taking these books out to school, and if
Yes.
we already barely was getting history, real history as it was. It was little twinkles of things here and there, and then those is being taken
Oh,
away. So a lot of
wow.
stuff we gotta kind of, look up ourselves and research ourselves and look at ourselves to be able to keep, information going about things that have happened in our history. So then we have the Tuskegee Airmen and Hidden Figures. Definitely another one of my faves. Because
Yes.
I know that, we had some black women out here doing all these things.
Okay.
Like, shine
We
a
do it
light on
all.
them. For real. For real, for real.
Red Tails. I don't
Kendall
think I saw that.
says three great Denzel movies. Yes,
Mhm.
Red Tails is definitely a good one. My elementary school principal
Oh,
sister was one of
wow.
the, oh my goodness. Mm. Yeah, Men in Honor is definitely a good one. Red Tails is another good one. Absolutely. I have that on my list too. And listen, if I would have put everything up here that I have on my list, we'd be here all
You
night.
got a separate have a separate list.
um, I Am Not Your Negro, which of course is a James Baldwin documentary, and the
Yes.
13th Amendment. I know that myself and my cousin, when we were doing our celebration movies, I think that was around the time that came out, the 13th Amendment. We was telling everybody about that. Um, Definitely,
That one
want to
was
sit down
that
and
was
look
another one
at.
that was rough.
Yeah. Then we was just talking about Chadwick Boseman. This is another one with him,
Oh.
Marshall. Okay, let me take this banner down. But yeah, that's another one with him. And of course, we also have Black Klansman, which is a little, controversial with some where he, and it's real life, where he basically infiltrated the Ku Klux Klan, and then we have Just Mercy with Michael B. Jordan, and I
Michael B.
believe it was
Jordan.
Jamie Foxx that was in that with him as well. This
Yes.
was also based off of a true story. You had a man that was wrongfully convicted, and Michael B. Jordan was the lawyer that was fighting to get him out. And I really enjoyed that one a lot
Yeah,
as
that was
well.
good.
Yeah, When They See Us,
Oh my
definitely is
gosh.
emotional. Absolutely. I was
I
only
keep
able
saying
to watch that once.
yeah, I watched it once and I keep saying I want to watch it again with
The
my kids and I'm
13th
like,
was good.
oh, I should have watched it with
Mm-hmm.
them the first time because I don't know if I could do it a second time.
Mm-hmm. Freedom Writers, yeah.
I
Yeah,
just
so you never know.
saw
So,
Origin this weekend. That was
hmm
good
I
because I
like
hadn't
them
read the
both.
book.
Hidden Figures was educational because I had not heard about these women prior to the movie. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So, yeah. I don't think I have too many of these, but I definitely wanted to shine a light and show a few before we get into, the movies that are coming out now. So this may be the last one. Bessie, I love Bessie with Queen Latifah. I like the fact that we was able to shine a light on her and get some of her background. And Summer of Soul was definitely one that I talked about a lot as well. I was telling a lot of people about it. That was a documentary that Questlove had helped to put together, and it was some old footage from a big festival that they had back in the days, that had all different kind of barriers and things that was trying to mess it up and pull it apart, but baby, it came together, and it just gives you that nostalgia, makes you feel like you be like, dang,
Mm-hmm.
I wish I was there, I wish I would have been able to
Right?
party with them out there at that time, honey. Like, definitely. Yeah, introducing Dorothy Dandridge is also one of on my
Yeah.
celebrating list. Like, it's so hard, y'all, because I got lists for Mafia movies, which is one of my new segments that I just added. Was trying to get that started since last year. I got lists, of course, for the throwback movies that me and Moochie do. I got lists for flashback movies, and then I have the celebration list. When I tell y'all, it's so many, I don't know where I would get to them. Like, even if I do one a month, which would be 12, I still got so many more. I'm like, I'll be doing these for years because there's no way that
Yeah.
I can get to all of them, so, but I do want to slowly start bringing more of those out. Yeah, Respect was a good movie.
Respect.
Lady Sings the Blues, we actually did a review on that with
Yeah.
our throwback movies a while back. That's one of my favorites. I absolutely love that. So yeah, definitely you know, these is important ones. Now, I think some of these beginning ones, it may be because I might not have them in order, are still Black History, but we're now going into like what's coming out in February. So, The Greatest Night in Pop. I don't know how many people
Yes.
have been able to check this out. It's on Netflix. It came out January 29th, but I forgot to mention it with my January movie. So this is kind of like an honorable mention. And baby, we talking about when they did the We Are the World.
Yes. Got my whole life watching this.
Yeah. It was definitely interesting to say the least. So if y'all have not got to see that, I would definitely suggest you check that out. Then we have MLKX, which I actually want to review this. I want this to be one of the things that I review for Black History. I was like, oh, this came out right on time. We are
Mm-hmm.
kind of getting a look at these two iconic geniuses, Martin Luther King and Malcolm X, and how they were in their formative years. And we're supposed to see kind of how they were molded, and the relationships with their father, the traumatic experiences they have. And we also supposed to see, like, not only showcasing their parallel lives, but more of their wives, Coretta Scott
The
King
home
and
life.
Betty Shabazz as well, and how they helped in all of that. So I'm here for this. I have not seen the first episode yet, but I know that the first episode came out February 1st.
Yes.
And what I like about this is that it's on National Geographic, Disney, and Hulu. So you got your choices of where you can see it at. You think you might be interested in checking this one out?
I definitely want to see it. I was gonna try and do it before we came up here, and I didn't get a chance because I think they put like 2 episodes out already, and I was like, I'm definitely gonna watch that on Sunday because I'm just kicking it. Make the kids watch it.
I definitely want to see where this one is going at. And next up, we have Kings from Queens. Okay, Renzi MC story. They got a documentary going on. This came out February 1st as well. Believe on Peacock?
Yes.
Yeah. Peacock. There is none higher. I'm going to check this out. I don't know when, but I definitely want to check it out.
Listen, I accidentally watched the whole thing. I put the first first episode. It's only 3 episodes. I put the first one on, and I was like, okay, look, here we are. I'm at 2. I might as well go to 3.
Okay. Yeah.
Giving you that good old nostalgia.
Yes. I definitely want to check that out. Okay. Then we have, I'm not going to lie to y'all, never heard of this before in my life, but it caught my eye only because this is a series called The Chosen. If anybody's seen it, definitely let me know. They're on season 4, but for some reason they decided to put this season out in theaters. First show ever to be released to theaters. I'm like, wow, that's interesting. I have never heard of it either.
Now I gotta go look.
But apparently, this is what we got going on in the theater. It came out February 1st as well. So I was like, okay, I've never heard of that one before. So that's the only reason why I put it up there. That just piqued my interest with that. I was like, okay, stick a pin in that.
Yeah, I gotta go be nosy.
Hey,
see what they're talking about.
What's going on? Hey, Sharon. Wait a minute. Torian says, these daggone things is going fast now.
Yeah, they are. Got a bunch of people in there.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. That was the last episode. It got a little heavy when they were talking about Jam Master Jay.
That's yeah. That was
first. It was like we didn't.
I remember when that
history
happened.
And you're like, yeah. And by the time you get to the last episode, you're like, oh, I forgot.
Right. Yeah. I remember the day that happened. Ugh, unfortunately, that always sticks out to me. I always remember that day. And I'm always mad at how they had handled his body. I remember seeing that on the news. But, those always stick out to me. The Biggie, the Tupac. Like, I can remember where I was and what happened in each one of those
exactly where you were.
So, yeah. It's okay, Nita. The replay is always there. It's all right. We got to do one together one day when we, whenever we can get our schedules together.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so I don't know what's going on with that. Then we have Argyle. I see a lot of people talking about this one. Henry Cavill, I do like him. February 2nd is in theaters. The world's greatest spy gets caught up in a globe-trotting adventure. I don't know, if it's your cup of tea or not, but just in case.
I want to see it because it's like a spy movie and it's got Samuel L. Jackson. So now I don't know if I'm going to get to see it in the theaters, but when it gets to streaming, I'll probably watch it.
Yeah, I kind of feel the same way too. It's very few movies that I actually be like, oh, I got to get to the theater to see this. When it do hit me, I'll go, but not everyone. I'll be like, yeah, I'll wait. I'll see it when it comes to streaming in my house. Okay. Nita says Argyle is interesting, polarizing. Okay, go to see. Okay. Oh, it's okay, Sharon. Yeah, it's there for the replay. Okay, never could get too many watches, so go watch. I definitely appreciate it. Okay, so then we have The Tiger's Apprentice. This comes out February 2nd on Paramount. Might be something you could go see with the kiddies. Oh, well, you don't have to go see it. It's on Paramount. Sorry, y'all. In San Francisco, a Chinese American boy is forced to, hone his skills of his ancient Chinese magic when his grandmother, who raised him, is, taken by her enemies. So I don't know, child. Might be interesting. Shoot, I might check it out myself. The thing is that I don't really be getting to check out things just to check them out. That's very rare because I'm so busy doing stuff that I'm doing reviews on. But when I do get that day, then I go binging crazy watching, a bunch of things. So that is on Paramount February 2nd. Then we go to Mr. and Mrs. Smith, child. Okay, that's gonna be out here on the Prime. What you thinking about this? Because I don't know. Ever since I first heard about it, I've been like, I don't know.
I want to see it, but for me, for the most part, I can kind of separate the old and what they're giving us for the new. Because I know a lot of people will be like, why did, like, the only one I feel that way about was Coming to America. They should have left well enough alone. I feel that way about that. But everything else, I kind of give some grace. I'm like, we're going to go into it with an open mind. We're going to look at it a little differently. We're going to see what they have to offer. So I'm hoping.
Nita said I turned it on and feel it.
Oh, no.
Oh, God. I was gonna give it a chance, but I really didn't have high expectations. And sometimes I like when I don't have high expectations because sometimes those are the ones that surprise me.
Right.
Or I'm just like, oh, okay, yeah, that's pretty much what I thought it would be. One or the other. But because a lot of times when I do be really looking forward to things, then sometimes they end up disappointing me. I noticed that, but it'd be a mixture. Some things that I did watch recently that I really liked. I don't even know if I did an update in the community tab because I usually try to let y'all know, like, okay, these are ones I actually got to go back to and watch. And that it came to me and left me just that fast, y'all. And maybe to come back again.
Griselda?
Well, I did like Griselda. I seen that was getting mixed reviews, which I get, and I know that her son was also supposed to be not happy with it, but I know that he actually has not been happy with a lot of the documentaries that have came out. So I'm like, he has the right to feel the way that he felt. He was saying that this was making her look like a monster, but I was like, sir, like, I get it, it's your mama.
See, I haven't made it all the way to the end, so I'm like, she look all right. I mean, we know who she was. So
right. Yeah, Mr. Smith, it was okay. Okay,
yeah, that's what I forget.
Original.
I'm okay with that sometimes. Sometimes it's better when they deviate, like Bel Air. Right. It's not like cookie cutter, and then you're like, you just really missed the mark. So
yeah. But I also watched, because I know that was on my list last month. It was The Family Plan. I believe that was with Mark Wahlberg. It wasn't that bad. I put it on and I had a few laughs. I was like, you know what? Y'all special. Yeah, definitely.
I forgot what it reminds me of.
But it was something else. I'm so mad. I should have jotted it down because I know how stuff just leaves my mind, honey.
It was a remake or it was a
come back when it feel like it. I just know it was like 2 of the shows I believe that came on from last month. Okay, role play.
Oh, okay. I didn't watch that.
I did like that. Yeah, that was with David Oyelowo and him and his wife. He didn't know that she was a assassin, I guess you would say, or a spy. Okay. That definitely was a good one. I actually enjoyed that. I'm enjoying True Detective somewhat. It's intriguing me because I'm like, where are we going? What is happening? There's a lot of weird stuff happening in here. Like, is this supposed to be happening? It's kind of giving me that.
I haven't started that yet.
that I like looked at full was Role Play, Family Plan, the Griselda, Echo. I liked how it started. I didn't necessarily like the ending of it, but overall I thought that was decent. I still want to check out Ted. I have not got to check that out yet. And I don't know how many people are watching Hightown, but that's a good show, y'all. And it's the last season for that. So those were some that was on my last month list. Yeah, Role Play was cool.
I got to get back to Echo. I watched the first episode and I was like, it's like you said, it's so hard to keep up with things, and there's so many things that I'm watching, and I'm like, sometimes it's not that it's bad. It's just like, I don't have time. I'll circle back around to that in a minute.
Right. Yeah. Definitely. It'd be hard for me sometimes to get to just watch things to watch them. Bosco. This may be interesting. I don't know, Tyrese, he be working my damn nerves, but this came out on Peacock February 2nd. We got Tyrese Gibson, Vivica Fox. In 2006, you have over 2 million, Americans who are incarcerated, but only one manages to escape a maximum security federal prison. I actually been hearing good things about this though.
The preview looks dope. I'm just scared I'm gonna be irritated because like the topic, I'm like, the preview looks good, so I really want to watch it, but I have a feeling I'm gonna be angry. I have a feeling I'm gonna be annoyed, but
yeah, Hightown is good. It's good. Then we have Curb Your Enthusiasm. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I have not watched this series like from beginning to end. I have caught episodes and I usually see clips, but I just know a lot of people have really been into this. And apparently he hanging it up after this one. This is the 12th season and he said, that's it. That's all, folks. See you later. So I don't know, but if anybody is, a Curb Your Enthusiasm fan, it's February 4th on HBO. Y'all could go ahead and check this out.
Lucky number 12. Yeah, I'm not big into it. It has like a cult following. Like a lot of people watch it.
Now this one, y'all, is a Netflix documentary. I love my documentaries. I have also fell off with reviewing those. Love Stalker Killer. Apparently, we have Dave, who sorry, I honestly be forgetting to change these damn banners, but I make all them up and then I'll be like, oh, I didn't even use them. So this is on Netflix, but February 9th. So Dave recently was recently out of a long-term relationship and he was eager to restart his romantic life. He done went on a damn site, y'all, and found somebody. And it turned into a twisted love triangle, putting Dave and everyone he cared about at risk.
Yeah, sign me up. I'll be there. I
was like, wait a
minute. Doc, a little psycho.
Right, but this is like real life. Like
I know.
He really, I guess I'm thinking he met 2 women on these sites, and next thing you know,
those are one the best ones.
Yeah, listen, them documentaries be something, honey. So I don't
just
know.
Finished watching a bad surgeon. I was like, oh, now I got to run over to see Dr. Death season 2 because I think it's about him. I was like, oh, coming over here now.
Sharon says I'm intrigued. Kendall said, is that horror? I don't watch that. It's a documentary, Kendall. Documentary. This really happened to Paul Dave. They may have changed his name for the doc, but yeah, this really happened to him. Yeah. So unfortunately, that was not a good outcome for him. Gloria Naylor, I Will Survive. February 13th only. This is limited. I don't know why they're doing that, but I guess it will be on like some type of streaming after. I will watch this because I watch all of them. I don't care. I watched the one about Tina. I watched the one about Donna Summer. I definitely will watch this. And did y'all hear about, just because we talking about some of these beautiful legends that's in the game, how they had the whole fake Cheryl Lynn account on Twitter fooling everybody, and I done liked some of them tweets that was coming from that account too, child.
I didn't know that was fake. Oh
They
my
said
god.
that was a fake. Cheryl Lynn says she is not on Facebook. She is not on Twitter. She is not on none of these places. She home minding her damn business.
That is so funny. Like I watched Dave Chappelle at the end of his stand-up. At one point he was talking about him and somebody had a beef. Was it Cat Williams? And it ended up being two fake people. Like Cat Williams didn't have an account and he didn't have an account, and it was beef, and I was like hysterical.
Oh Lord, yeah, people got too much time on their hands because this person literally been tweeting nonstop for I don't know if it was over a year, 2 years, whatever, and everybody thought it was the real.
I thought it was her. I didn't. Oops.
Yeah, yeah, you have to be careful.
Realized it was
online and in person.
Dave Chappelle, like, he realized it wasn't him. He's like, but the tweets were so good. He's like, I just let it rock. But then he started beefing with like Cat Williams or somebody. He was like, wait.
Oh God! Oh, that is so freaking crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then we have Madam Web. I don't know if anybody is interested in this.
Yes.
I think I want to see it. Now, will I be rushing to theaters? 9 times out of 10, I probably won't because I don't know when I'm supposed to have time. But, I'm kind of intrigued by it. I know a lot of people are like, whatever. But, this is in theaters February 14th. A mutant that specializes in predicting the future. The preview intrigued me when I saw the preview. So I don't know what y'all thinking about this one.
I'm gonna drag the kids to the movie theater to go see it
Okay.
when they're out of school on break. So I'm like, oh, that's a perfect little, we were looking for things to do, and this looks like about their speed. So they're probably gonna be like, is this the little one? Is this Spider Woman? Kind of, sort of, but not really.
Right. Shoot. Next up, Bob Marley. Definitely want to go see this. Now, this is one I'm going to probably go see in the theaters. I ain't even going to lie to y'all. And if I can do some type of review about it, then I will. Bob Marley, One Love, in theaters. Also, February 14th, reggae legend Bob Marley flees London from Jamaica after an attempt on his life. I definitely want to see this. The preview, I've been excited since the first time I heard about it. First time I saw the preview, I'm absolutely here for it. Absolutely. Give me 1 minute, y'all. Miss Kira, can you hold it down for me?
Sure. What else are you guys watching? I was just saying earlier that I saw, speaking of getting to the movie theaters, I'm kind of only go to the movie theaters with my kids, but I've been trying to get there a little more often, give myself some self-care and taking myself to the movies. So recently I saw American Fiction, which I was kind of like, And then this weekend I saw Origin, which I feel like is really, really important, and everybody should go check that out, especially since it's Black History Month. It just delves into a bunch of things deeper than racism. You got the caste system, which is making me want to go back and read the book that I haven't read. So I've been doing my little movie theater thing, grabbing my popcorn, grabbing my soda, and just sitting up in there. Now, American Fiction, I kind of wanted it to be a little funnier than what it was, but I mean, it was heavy on message, and I got it. I definitely got it. This Bob Marley one is another one I might throw. That, Argyle, and Madam Web, maybe 3 that I go check out by myself. It's good on a little solo date to go see something early in the day. It should, Nita. It should be required watch for kids and for middle school kids, because it's so.
Yes, you actually just reminded me. I did see American Fiction. I thought that was pretty decent, and I did see. I actually went to the movies to see Book of Clarence on my birthday, and I know people had like a mixed, feelings on that one, but it was okay to me. It was certain parts I liked, and it was certain parts I didn't like. But overall, I actually liked the person that was behind it. He's the same one that did The Harder They Fall, and I heard they're supposed to have another part to that. I hope that's true.
Yeah, it was supposed to have a part 2.
Yeah.
I want to see that.
Get to see those.
I want to see it. I'm not going to get to the movie theater to see it, but I definitely want to go. Definitely want to see it on streaming. And I like Lakeith, so there's that.
Did I take notes on this one? I believe this is one that Miss Kira sent me. I didn't have this on my list originally. Yeah. So this is Land of the Bad. I think it comes out February 16th.
Yes. Yes. I saw Liam Hems. Why is my lips? Liam Hemsworth and Russell Crowe, and I was like, why not? It looks like an action movie. Let's throw it on the list.
Yeah. Nita says Booker Clarence was good to me. I like the harder they fought. Yeah. Definitely. Yeah, Sharon. I don't know if you've been catching our recaps, but we are actually doing reviews on Hightown. I like it a lot. I'm upset that this is the last season. Glad that they're able to end it on their own, but I feel like they could have did more, with the story. Unfortunately, we know a lot of these shows is getting canceled, so they leaving on their own, I guess. Girl, be quiet. She just woke up every time. Say hi to everybody. My son got us so spoiled. It's ridiculous. Okay, girl. But Land of the Bad is basically a Delta Force team is ambushed, an enemy territory. A rookie officer refuses to abandon them, and their only hope lies with an Air Force drone pilot. As the eyes of the skies during a brutal 48-hour battle. That sounds interesting. I could get with that.
Like a little good action movie.
Mm-hmm. Then we have Constellation. Miss Kira also sent me this. Okay, shout out to Miss Kira. And girl, hush up. Apple TV is where we can find. Listen, Appleby coming with the bangers. I ain't gonna lie. They do a good job with their shows overall, in my opinion. And I believe that this will be on Apple TV February 21st. It's some type of fatal accident that happens on board of a space station. And you have a lone astronaut that's making some type of heroic journey back to Earth, only to discover that the key pieces of her life, including her daughter, have changed. I'm here for this, okay, y'all? I'm here for this.
I like some sci-fi, and that sounds crazy. Like,
yeah,
what changed? Let's see what happened.
Yes. You said I have fallen so behind. That's okay. Listen, when you busy and life is lifing, you get to things when you can. Kendall says Lakeith Stanfield is underrated. I think he's a good actor. It's just some of the things that be happening in his life that be like having people go, But I've always liked him. And somebody else that I like, speaking of the same thing that I was just saying about the young lady that I first seen on the Have and Have Nots, and I'm mad I can't think of her name now. But I also like the young man that he played in The Harder They Fall. He played in the Book of Clarence, and he also played in Rap-ish as Lamont. I like him. I can see him going really, really far too.
I think he's supposed to be in something soon.
Yeah, I'm really, really liking him so far. So actually, her name is Danielle. That why y'all want to say I'm really here for her. I could see her going really, really far. Then of course we have The Last Airbender. The people are really excited about this one. They saying this might, they may get this right, because a lot of people didn't like the movie from years ago. I don't think I was in as much of an uproar as a lot of other people was about it, but they was like, that was trash, they messed it up. So but from the preview, from the preview, this looks like they might be about something. This of course will be on Disney. I want to say, girl,
Netflix.
I'm talking. I mean Netflix
February 22nd.
Yeah. Mama, this there gonna cat grind in my ear. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to this. This is gonna be on Netflix February 22nd. I'm also looking forward to, I think if this is in the right order. Yes, this is another Netflix one, baby. I'm looking forward to this. Okay, Tom Perry, I want to see what you got going on.
Don't mess it up.
Vehicle for February 23rd, child, with my girl Kelly rolling up in here. The trailer looked hot. I was like, wait a minute now. Wait a minute.
Love me some
So
Kelly Rowland. I hope he don't fumble.
yes, absolutely. Absolutely. I am completely here for this. She's supposed to be a attorney that is a defense attorney that takes on a case. And, we get a little seductive, okay? This guy is accused of murdering his girlfriend. Well, deleting, you got to be careful with your words on YouTube.
Yeah.
And child, she's trying to keep it professional, trying to just take care of the case. But when burning desire takes hold of things, it gets hot and it gets dangerous out in these streets.
Trevante Rose, okay.
Yes, I'm here for it. I like him too. I like him too. So I'm gonna check that out, and if I can do a review on it, I sure enough will. Then Parallel, yes, this is also the same lady. She keep coming up. She getting busy, and I'm happy for her. I just saw the preview for this, the trailer for this, and it's gonna be limited. It was really hard searching and finding this. I'm like, why y'all trying to keep it under wraps? Why y'all not promoting it? I don't like that. But it is a limited release. It do come out February 23rd. So I'm like, you probably will be able to have it like go to some type of streaming service probably fairly quickly. And it's definitely one that I'm gonna like keep my eye out on because I want to see it. We also have Aldris Hodge and Edwin Hodge. Now, are they brothers? I don't know if anybody in the chat know. But I love me some Aldris Hodge, baby. Okay, been loving him a long time. But this preview looks very interesting. It's like they out by this cabin. It seems as if they have lost a child and they trying to, get away and be in a little, secluded place and kind of get it, probably relax, release, trying to have some self-care. But then she starts telling him, listen, something happening out here. This place ain't right. Something going on. And we find out it used to be some type of facility out there where they were doing experiments, and we might have parallel universes, which of course parallel. So I'm like, okay, come on, y'all. I'm here for it. I
just Googled it. It looks like they are siblings.
Oh, okay.
Yes. I don't know anything about him.
I never realized that. Yeah. Shout out, yes, to Danielle. I'm loving her. I want to see where her career goes. Torian says yes, they are. But okay.
Yeah, so he's on it too.
Okay, he says I'm looking forward to this, and yeah, but yeah, yeah. Oh, okay, yeah, Emmett Selma, yeah. She also played in The Harder They Fall, and I was talking about her in the beginning, saying how she started in The Have and the Have-Nots. Well, that's the first time I saw her. She may have played in something else before then, but if you ever watched The Have and the Have-Nots and you seen her play that character, you would not know that this girl was about to go off and do all of these things that she do. But one thing I will say about 50 and Tyler, say what you want about them, they actually do bring in some really good people that are just starting out, as well as going back and bringing in the OGs that you may not have seen in a long time. So that was one of the first things I saw her in, and I had no idea that this girl was going to have the ring she had. Like, I'm here for it. I want to see all of it. So yeah, y'all be on the lookout for the parallel. They've been trying to keep this one under wraps, it seems. But so we got to be the one to tell people about it.
Yeah, I had it on my honorable mentions because I couldn't find nothing about it either other than the trailer. I was like, where's the information?
Yeah, because I've seen them sharing it on Twitter, and I'm like, well, where can I find this movie? And even when I was Googling it, it was some old freaking parallel movie from, I don't even know when, the 80s that was coming up, and I was like, yeah, no, this is not what I'm looking for. So I'm like, y'all really trying to keep this under wraps. Like, it was kind of hard to find it. But I did share the trailer for this on my TikTok and on Facebook. I was like, nah, I want to tell people about this one. So then, of course, on AMC, if you was already a Walking Dead fan, then you know that they've been, bringing different Walking Dead universes now too, having all these different spinoffs. So we now have The Ones Who Live, February 25th. I've been fell off with The Walking Dead, have not kept up with none of them. I wanted to see the one with Daryl. This is the one with why the heck am I forgetting his damn name right now? Child,
no Walking Dead.
And I forget her name too, but I love her. So yeah, and I'm sure a lot of people was excited about this. This is again February.
Rick.
Yeah, Rick is back. February 25th. Should be interesting. That preview looked good. And they definitely got the fan base. So I doubt which one Kendall are you asking, is it horror? Which one?
Walking Dead. Maybe.
Then we have Shogun. I'm
Shogun.
actually looking forward to this as well. This is gonna be Hulu and FX February 27th. And it's basically actually an upcoming historical drama limited series based on a 1975 novel of the same name that was wrote by James Clavell, best-selling novel, and it's set in Japan in the year 1600 around the Civil War. And basically, he's fighting for his life as enemies on the council and vengeance are against him. I like stuff like this. You know, I'm sure they're going to be getting down and getting to the get down. Okay, we're going to be out here with the swords and the kicking and the flipping and everything.
Yeah. I'm looking at Nita's comment. I'm like, ooh, Lord.
Yeah, that trailer was off the hook, and I forget, and y'all, I'm sorry I didn't write down more of these people's names because I know he was something else that I like, but I'm here for this. I'm here for this. This is something my dad would have definitely been rocking out to, so it kind of reminds me of him. Perimeter. This is kind of interesting as well. New show coming to BT Plus. I know everybody don't be liking BT Plus things. This is February 29th, and this is going to be set in Atlanta around the 1990s. It centers around the Dawn family, but it's also going to be set around the biggest cultural events such as Freaknik, okay, and the 1996 Olympics. And it's basically this family was more so, I think, centering around the Dawn family, but also their daughter Paige, and she's a sophomore at a college at this time, and her life goes off track once she falls in love with one of the bad boy types, and at the same time, her father's gonna be running for councilman. His name is Robert Down, no mayor. He's a councilman that's running for mayor, I should say. And then, of course, like I guess Mama trying to hold it all together, whatever. But I will at least give it a chance. You never know. Sometimes it's a hit and miss. Some of them be really good, and you never know if it's that good where it catches me up. I could possibly do a review on that one too. Okay.
I'm with Sharon. Anything with the 90s, like I'm gonna give it a whirl. I'm gonna see what it's hitting for.
Yeah.
Freaknik, yes.
Yeah. Freaknik was a time, y'all. It was a time. It had to be around. I was like, "Ooh, what we gonna be showing up here?" Then you have Code 8 Part 2. I think I vaguely remember Code 8 Part 1. That sounds very familiar to me. I think I did watch it. Don't remember exactly what happened in it. But this is a Part 2. Netflix, February 28th. After witnessing the murder of her brother and a cover-up of a teenage girl with abnormal abilities, seeks the help of an ex-con and his partner to expose a corrupt police unit. So
sounds good. I didn't see the first one.
Yeah. So that was actually the last one. I don't know if y'all have any other suggestions, any other honorable mentions, whether it's things that's coming out now, whether it's Black History, whatever different ones. Yeah, bad boy type. You bought that one, right? It's always
just
a bad
get you in
boy
a little bit of trouble.
No, it's always a bad boy that is involved some way, somehow.
I have to wait and see. There's a couple of things that I was gonna do as like honorable mentions because there's like they're documentaries, I think, for Black History Month, but there's like no information on them. So I'm like, and I wanted to move from the end of the month to like the second week. And I'm like, oh, y'all are killing me. Y'all are killing me, not giving me all this information.
Yeah. And of course, y'all know that Tyler Perry is just taking over February. He got The Oval, he got Sisters, he got Ruthless that just came back. He got this movie coming out on Netflix. I think he may have something else coming out on Amazon, if I'm not mistaken. He's working on like a Medea movie, the freaking Joe movie. he's working on that real life story of the black woman that were during, was it the
Oh,
World War? I'm looking forward
yeah,
to that one too.
6
Yeah,
8 something like that.
yeah. So
And then he got all the Queen's men that he done took over.
yeah, all the Queen's men. Child, that's been a hot mess. So yeah, too many cameras, Nina. Right. Imagine if that was around these days, and there's still a few that have came up that was from the old school video.
Yes,
Imagine
I
if it was just
heard.
them picking up that damn phone everywhere and recording everybody. It would be a hot mess. Okay.
Be shaking nothing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so yeah, that was pretty much what I had. It should be something out of here that y'all should be able to find. So these, of course, was like some of the Black History ones that I mentioned. Like I said, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I may get to do maybe 2 of them this month. I definitely know I want to do MLKX, definitely for sure. And I would say just maybe look out for some of the other ones once every couple of months, child. But I'm gonna try my best to do better than I did last year, for sure, for sure. And I definitely want to check out this King from Queens. That would be at the top of my list. I may watch that tonight after I watch Miss Kira Speaks Live. Okay. This one is kind of like when I get to it, I get to it. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. But I will eventually. I'm gonna check this Bosco out as well. Yeah, nah. Lover Stalker Killer. I'm probably gonna check this out. I like a good documentary.
It's up there, and Morel.
Yeah, and I'll definitely do want to check this out as well.
And that's on what?
This actually was limited as well. I don't know why they're doing these limited releases. So I would assume, since it's coming out February 13th only and limited, that it's probably going to come on a streaming service pretty quickly. I would think. Yeah,
I'll have to wait.
I don't know why they didn't just put it straight to a streaming service to begin with. And then of course we have Madam Web. I want to check that out. Definitely going to see Bob Marley. I think I want to check this one out too. And I didn't even know about this one. This kind of passed me. And like I said, with the parallel, if I didn't see it on Twitter, I wouldn't have even known about it. Definitely gonna check that out.
Twitter, TikTok, Facebook, a whole bunch of stuff that pops up, and you'd be like,
Definitely gonna check Airbender out. Maybe I can get my son to watch that with me. I don't know, because he be busy. He be busy in these streets. He do not be having time to hang with me. Definitely checking this one out with my girl Kelly Rowland. Okay. And I definitely want to see Parallel. He said I was fast. Yeah, I know that's how some people feel. Some people ain't with it, but I look at it. If it's whack, I'm gonna tell you I was whack. If it surprised me and I like it, then I'm gonna be like, hey, I liked it. We got the ones who live. I will maybe eventually one day see it, but I can't tell you when. Shogun, I definitely want to see that one.
Cheap and cheesy, okay.
Yeah, that's what some people were saying. Perimeter, I'll give it a chance. See what they talking about. Because like I said, sometimes people just be like, oh yeah, that's BET Plus. But it's been quite a few of the things that I have liked from BET Plus. They actually surprised me with a couple. There's been a couple that I've been like, yeah, what the heck is this? So
I think they do a little bit better with the series.
Yeah. Shout out to Kendall. She actually also told me about Lawnmower Man on Tubi, child. And I watched that thing. That thing was crazy. I was up in here hollering early in the damn morning, like, what? I think Modai said he was going to do that this week. So if y'all don't get a chance, shout out to Modai J. If you get a chance and he do cover that one this week, watch it, or watch it on Tubi, then watch it again with him. But that's something right there, honey. That is something right there. That's all I'll say about that one. Yeah. But I appreciate everybody for coming through. That's basically what we got. Make sure that y'all like, subscribe, comment, share, y'all. Okay, subscribe if you are so inclined. If y'all not already subscribed to Miss Kira Speaks, definitely subscribe to her. I have her information inside of the description for this video. And Miss Kira, I think she got some things going on tonight. Might be a little sippy
That's
sip and some other things
right.
going on. Tell the people
Come
what you
on
got coming up.
through.
Thank you
Yes.
for coming, Nita.
Yes. Oh, somebody was asking you about a show. If you guys watch Love and Marriage DC, after the show, I will be doing a live first reaction on that. And then right after that, I will be doing a Saturday sip tonight. I'll do a watch list kind of with the February things similar to this in about a week or so, but keep your notifications on. And I want to get out some Black History Month content too, because I wanted to do a separate watch list for the Black History Month stuff, like, your Malcolm X and stuff like that. But we shall see what the month holds.
Okay. I'm sorry. These comments was going by so fast. I did not see you, Morel. Thank you for coming through. Did I start reviewing Love at the Lockup? You didn't see the review yesterday? No, I did not. I actually did a live last night on Love at the Lockup, but it came out very choppy. Unfortunately, I was having problems with my Wi-Fi. I don't know what was happening, the internet, whatever, or StreamYard. And so I actually was thinking about deleting that and doing a whole nother re-recording because I was so ticked off when I seen how it came out. But it was some people that, was in the comments, but nobody let me know that it was looking that way. I was kind of going in and out. So, okay, I know that's right, Nita. Enjoy yourself. But it's up there. It's up there. You should be able to see it. It was a hot mess. I'm glad we get a break from that until April, child. Because some people was driving me up a damn wall. For real, for real. Oh, so for me, Love at the Lockup, of course. Raising Kanan is up. My All the Queen's Men is up. The Oval and Sisters is up, and y'all know I do the first reaction with Moochie and the ladies, and we do for Shadowing Moments on Mondays. I join Tika and EJ on Sundays for All the Queen's Men. Tuesday, I'm actually going to be joining Pretty Girl and Detroit Kings to talk about Griselda. And we got the season finale coming up, so y'all know we going to be, doing a first reaction and recap for that. And so it'll be a break, I think 2 weeks before BMF start. So it's a break from that, and I got a break from Love at the Lockup, and I'm like, hallelujah, because I've been doing stuff every single day, and I'm behind in my Mafia Monday and my Flashback Friday. So I'm thinking when we have that 2 week break, then that's when y'all will get those. And I got some goodies coming up for y'all with that. Oh, and I also have a poll up in the community tab, guys. Take it if you haven't already, for the throwback movies. I think it's between Foxy Brown, Across the 110th Street. What is the other two? Child, y'all know my mom be bad. My mom be bad. It's between Foxy Brown. I think Foxy Brown is winning, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. But sometimes that changes.
Piece of Action.
Yeah, Piece of the Action, and Let's Do It Again. So make sure that y'all vote. Whichever one, there's how they fall in the poll is usually how we end up doing the review on it. But we are doing Hell Up in Harlem will be the next one, and then it would be March would be, the Foxy Brown and whatever else, and we would keep going like that because everybody, when we did Black Caesar, said they wanted to see the part 2 to it, which is Hell Up in Harlem. So that's gonna be the next one. That'll be the fourth Sunday, and we will have trivia night next Saturday, and we're gonna have a little bit of Black history trivia mixed up inside of there, so it should be fun. See what y'all know about this history in these streets. Yes. Okay. So yeah, that's what we got, y'all. Hey, what's going on, Detroit Kings? Thank you for coming through. So I appreciate all of y'all that was able to drop in. Nita the Diva, Kendall, of course, Sharon, and Morrow. I hope I'm not chopping up your name. I'm sorry. Candy Love. I'm not too sure who else was here, but I definitely thank all of y'all for dropping in. I thank Miss Kira Speaks, Miss T. Thank you. Thank Miss Kira Speaks for coming and chilling with your girl today. Definitely appreciate it. Make sure that y'all check out, her later tonight with is it Love and Marriage?
Yes, Love and Marriage DC and their foolishness.
Yes, Love and Marriage, and also Saturday Sip. Get your sip on.
I gotta go get my
Tori,
drink ready.
coming as well. Yeah, I will have my drink ready too, girl. Okay.
I gotta wait till after Love and Marriage, and I'm gonna go mix it
I'll
up.
have my drink ready too. Okay. So make sure that y'all definitely tune into that. And I appreciate all of y'all hanging out with us. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Maybe you get to watch one of these movies that I told y'all about. I may check out that Run DMC after I finish watching you. And also, I want to check out that MLK because I want to see if I can set up a time to do some reviews. I don't know how many episodes they're supposed to have all together, so I need to find that out. But yeah, you guys, just make sure you keep your notifications on. You may have to click on it, turn it off, and then turn it back on because YouTube be playing games. Sometimes I don't get the notifications either. And this is why we also say follow us on social media, pay attention to the community because, baby, they definitely don't be letting y'all know when we live sometime or if we put up something. So you gotta kind of, be doing your own research, so to speak.
Yeah, that's right.
But anybody that comes on the replay, let us know. Replay game you came by. Which one of these movies is your favorite? If you have any Black History movies or any other TV shows or movies you know about, put it in the chat. Definitely let us know. Appreciate y'all. And we'll talk with y'all later.